Okay, so we're in Italy, Lake Como with Oscar Patel.
Yo!
Right here.
Who? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025.
We're going to be doing an interview, asking him a couple of questions, seeing the feedback. So let's get into it.
Let's go.
Right. So I just want to know, what is the feedback from the experiences that you've had with me so far?
I think Oliver is an absolute killer, to be honest. That's the best way to describe him. You know, he's this massive, Australian bloke who's got really insane eyes for content, really great understanding of the niche, really organized, really just go to do what he does, to be honest. I mean, it revitalized and completely changed my entire outlook on content. I was very lucky where I believe a lot in my brand. I have a very good mission, and I think I use that to then scale because I like to think I'm authentically my brand, but I think there's so much more to it. The algorithm of social media, your perception, all of this stuff that he harps on about behavioral acquisitions, you know what I mean? Scroll hijacking, what even is this stuff? This man is a killer, you know what I mean? So I think it's been amazing, mind shifting, and been very good.
And what are we doing here in Italy? What am I doing?
Well, we're here right now in Lake Como, with all of the boys. We've got 11 people, Lois behind the camera and that, and we've got this amazing view. And we are here, health maxing, recording, grinding content, scaling business, being around like-minded people and doing great things. And it's a very good time.
And am I keeping you accountable with content every single day?
Yeah, keeping me mega accountable. I was trying to take a nap in the sun, if I'm completely honest, but now I'm recording this, so let's go.
So you don't just get the experiences of going viral and getting that cash, but you also get the experience of accountability and make sure you're on it every day.
Yeah, for shizzle, bro. That's what I like to see. Literally, it's accountability, it's inspiration, you know what I mean? You're a pretty young guy, but you've got 6 years experience, you know what I mean? It's mental.
So what do you think is the biggest highlight that you've had so far?
If I had to really pick, I think the biggest highlight is the reorganization of content. I think specifically better short form editors, better retention, better hooks, better style, a more succinct style and an understanding of the algorithm and what it is I'm actually trying to do to go viral, rather than just spamming loads of different videos and hoping that one hits the wall,
Exactly, you're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall now. Let me ask you this, when it comes down to content and obviously converting those viewers obviously to buyers, what was that like before compared to now?
No, it's a good question. Obviously, not only are we getting more views, but the audience is more targeted, we're generating more leads, and they're better quality leads. This goes hand in hand with more organic growth, along with the paid ad side. Everything kind of plays in, in tandem. Leads are higher quality, we're booking more people, and at the same time, we're attracting a higher quality audience that actually kind of appreciates and understands. This isn't just a cringe looks maxing niche. This is fixing your looks by rewiring the real root cause, which is your health.
What do you think about the system that I've developed, the visual intelligence system? What is your thoughts about that?
Bro, it's crazy. It is actually a bit too nuts. I can barely get my head around half of it, but it is. It's very impressive. Everyone on the team loves it. You've come into the team and everyone has taken on board these kind of ideas, these concepts, and applied them very quickly and easily. It's not insanely hard to understand, but it is exceptionally impressive. You know what I mean? And it's also it's very crucial for organization, accountability, all of these things, which I think creators or entrepreneurs who have loads of different things going on at one time, if you don't have a clear vision and clarity and an exact schedule and program and exact script and things for what you're doing, then it limits your own belief in your own content, and therefore will not only limit the algorithm because you don't have attention, but it also messes you up because you don't have full belief and you don't have full knowledge of what's actually happening in your business.
Exactly. You always need a system. You always need a team that knows what they're doing. You always need to make sure your team is on top of things, which is what I've also been doing, is consulting with each of your team members to make sure they're on top of things.
Fish at the round table, it's a big dish.
When it comes down to perception of how people want to see you, do you think now you're going into that direction instead of going from generic vanilla marketing to now being able to be more open-minded and also have a clear path to where you need to go now?
For sure, and I think, especially with the next few weeks, we've got a big few weeks ahead of us. You know, like we've slowly shifting content, and it's going to be kind of crunch time to really see if it all kind of works out perfectly. But no, I definitely agree. I think there's a clearer brand identity. I think there's a clearer vision of what I'm trying to do, and yeah.
And one last question: am I goated?
Bro, you're goated, bro. This is an absolutely legendary video, and no, seriously. Bro, you can tell I'm running on 2 hours sleep. No, but genuinely, Oliver is a proper legend. I would honestly say that, yeah, probably like, I don't know, I could say your age, right? Probably the most impressive 19-year-old that I've met. So, yeah, that's enough said.
I appreciate the kind words. Can't wait for the next couple of months.
Of course, bro.